post on his gun. Freeze, bitch. YouTube, what is good with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel for another fire ass video. Now, I know why you guys are here. Y'all came to see this custom Glock build. I'm gonna just go ahead and break it to you softly. Bam, baby. What I have here is an angle Spades upper with a grit grip lower. Now, I've seen a lot of you guys saying, hey bro, try grit grips lowers to the frames or A1. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. But this is the build, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. I definitely mess with this. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get to shooting. So first, mag through her. All right, now this dot I can barely kind of like co-witness just because of how high it sits up. So I don't know if it's gonna be on or not. So if I start missing, don't start complaining. Bro, yo, this is insane. Hey, yo, did y'all see that recoil? Missed that one. I got a little excited. I flinched on that one. Okay, another mag. All right, so this is a P mag. Since I got P mags, I'm like, let's just see how it works. Me. They got something, they got something. Okay, angle Spades. Yo, and this, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna kind of save the rest of it to the end. I don't know. I don't know, y'all let me know how that looks. Can't believe I missed that. That's the way to end a shooting sequence, baby. So it looks like the dot is on. I don't gotta do too much. We're gonna definitely zero it in. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, y'all, we are 7 yards away. So let's go ahead and start some accuracy tests. Now, I know I didn't sight this dot in. I literally just put it right on top of here. So it may be a little off, but let's see. Oh yeah, that's all the way off. Oh yeah, that's super low. I'm gonna just keep shooting. I pulled that last one. That was me. Yeah, let's go look at this real quick. So I was aiming at his wee-wee, but it was just hitting like super low. So that would explain why I missed a couple of those shots, if y'all was wondering. We're gonna do another one at the 7 and try to see where these land. Yep, that was me. Me again. Okay, 3, 4. I hate P mags. It don't tell you where your shots is. I think I made a shot a little bit more than that, but I think, well, I know it's this one, this one, this one, this. But we're closer, we're closer. We'll see how it gets once we get a little further back with some distance. So let's do 10 yards. All right, 10 yards. Again. All right, we are empty. I gotta figure out, well, I know what the problem is. I just need to get the Jaeger Works thing or jigger thing, the reverse slide. But a nice size group at 10 yards. I mean, that's fished. Then again, I got some big meat beaters. So let's try 25 yards at the head. Yeah. All right, y'all, we are 25 yards away. And this is like, honestly, a lot of you guys ask me like how far I try to sight my dots in. I want them to be accurate right here. So whatever I'm aiming at, I want it to hit, all right, or be in the region for hitting. So let's see where these go. This is always fun. How many was that? Was that 5? I don't know. Let's see. Might have been 4. I mean, I hit majority, but like this is what I want to see. So this is what I want to see at 25 yards when I'm shooting with my red dot. But this is a Gideon optic. So, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why I have this and it's not a solid. It comes out the box pretty decent. You gotta, you know, adjust the elevation, but other than that, you're pretty straight. So let's do some shooting and moving. As you all know, it's Hoochie Daddy season. Thick thighs save lives. Concealed carry can kind of get a little complicated these days. So why not try off body carry? That's why I got my grab bag. Now, who is this bag for? You got your casual shooters. You got your boomer shooters. And you got your urban shooters. Hit them once. All right, y'all, so make sure that y'all hit up grab bags. This is the smaller bag. This is called the Marshall. I think the bigger bag is called like the double quarter pounder with cheese or something like that. Make sure y'all hit them up. Tell them ChrisTV sent you. Let's do it. Listen, man, I don't want no smoke. I didn't even know that was your girl. Freeze, bitch. Yeah, I like this. Gangsta, gangsta. What that? Yeah. The recoil on this thing makes it hard to miss, bro. That's crazy. Y'all let me, like, how does this look in my hand? Man, pocket reload, you know? Offhand. Oh, I missed that one. Missed that. Hold on. I'm shaking like I done had too much coffee, like Muhammad Ali holding this bitch. Oh, I flinched on that. I'ma shoot it like a Koenig boy. Let's try to like induce a malfunction. Shoot it like I shoot it like how a Koenig dude shoot. Well, I guess camp users can get this. I heard some of y'all got mad that I just said what I said, so I'm doing my left hand because we all know like this Koenig bush. Double tap. Don't jam, baby. I like that. Let's try to get some range with our change. See if it can pass like the 100-yard test. All right. Recoil impulse on this gun. I flinched off that one. My bad, y'all. All right, we had like 50. Let's go 75. Where's 75 at? Probably like right here. Ooh, 100 is kind of like, muddy. Yeah. All right, 75 yards. Y'all can take a look at that. Dang, only got 3 rounds. All right, let's do 100 yards real quick. I gotta go 3 for 3 at 100. If we shoot under this, one thing I will say is this bad boy is loud, but definitely worth it, for sure. But I damn sure ain't shooting under this. Okay. Let's see what we got. 100-yard test. Oh no, I can't go out like that. Oh, that's super high. So I aim at the base. I missed all of those. Let me go get another mag. I loaded 10 rounds in here, so I got 10 rounds to kind of zero it in, see what the issue is. Let's see, first shot. Okay. That one was low. Super high. I need to get 3 in a row. Where am I at right now? Oh, I only got 2 more. Cool. We can end it like that. All right, y'all, we have made it to the final thoughts of the video. Now, I'm going to call this the Glock X Macro. I got it in this because I was actually carrying it last night. So I gotta clear this bad boy. Missed. But we are clean, clear, safe direction. So we are here to talk about the Glock X Macro. Well, that's what I'm gonna call it because again, it kind of got that integrated comp in the slide and it just, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it just works. Now I wanna talk to you guys about how all of this came together and how it works. So in customary fashion, as y'all know, we always start ass to mouth. So let's go ahead and start with the beaver tail. Now this is a Grit Grips lower. Now this Grit Grips lower comes with the enhanced beaver tail. It has a 18-degree grip angle, something a little bit more familiar when it comes to like a 1911 style grip angle. We got 360 texturing on the actual grip, and we have a mag well. If we go to the trigger guard, we have an enhanced undercut to help with that Glock knuckle, and we got another undercut under the trigger guard. We have an angled, textured accelerator pad to help with recoil management. Oh, and I almost forgot, we got like a Gen 4 mag release that's also reversible. Now for the internals, these are Gen 3 Glock compatible, and when it comes to holsters, this is gonna be compatible with your Glock Gen 3 holsters. Now if we go up to the slides, this is made by Spades Technologies, and this is going to be your Imperium 9C. Now, one of the best things about this slide is it's compatible with all generation Glocks. So as you guys can see, I have it on a Gen 3 compatible lower, but it also comes with a dust cover that makes it compatible with Gen 4 and 5. Now with this slide, it comes ready with everything that you need. That's including the internals, the sights. The best thing about the slide is they come optic ready. You can go 509T, you can go RMR, or you can do what I did and go acro. And these sights are AmeriGlow. They come lower 1/5 co-witness, so I feel like that's why I can really only catch the top when it comes to the acro. So just keep that in mind when it comes to choosing the optic system that you want to run. This slide is ported, so the barrel actually stops right here. So that's going to give you an overall barrel length of 3 1/4. And while I'm on the subject, this is a proprietary barrel, so this is not like a Glock 26 barrel or anything like that. This is actually a barrel made specifically for this slide. All right, so now that we got the nerd stuff out the way, let's actually talk about what I think about this gun. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm going to say that this is going to be my favorite shooting Glock. Firstly, because I was trying to get out of the aggressive Glock grip angle. Ah, dang, I cannot say that. But I was trying to get out of the aggressive Glock grip angle, and this is a great place to start. Like I said before, it has like kind of similar to like that 1911 style grip angle, so I don't have to really camp my wrist to find that dot. And in all honesty, it works perfectly. The texturing on this gun is amazing, bro. It's not so aggressive that it's gonna eat your stomach up or give you, you know, the dreaded diaper rash on the stomach. As you're gripping this gun and under recoil, it seems to kind of like dig in and like really keep your hand planted on this grip. Like I've even noticed it slightly bows out on the sides to kind of like suit your hand a little bit better. And that's what I like. It's not just like a block going straight up and down. It's like actually catered to how people's hands really are. Now with the combination of that and this integrally comp slide, oh my God, bro. This thing shoots stupid flat. I can shoot stupid flat and fast with this gun and keep everything on target. Now, as you guys know, I love the Gen 4 mag release over the Gen 3, so this thing actually works perfect for me. I have no problem finding the actual mag release, and it feels a lot more like home because, as you know, on my original Glockado, it's a Gen 4 Glock. Now, as we move up to the slide serrations are grabby, but they're not too sharp. Easy to grab, easy to manipulate the slide from either angle that you want to, and everything works. Now that I'm thinking about it, just because I did it, this recoil system is lighter than your typical Glock recoil system. So the standard Glock is like a 17-pound recoil spring. I feel like this is slightly less. I'm gonna maybe say 15 pounds, I could be wrong. So as you're shooting this gun, as the slide is returning home, it's not going to like slap your hand down or like make you overshoot that your target. So I think this is perfectly tuned, is what I'm trying to say. And I like the fact that they had the detail to keep that in mind. Now, to talk to you guys about the Gideon optics. Now, of course, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not want to pay for an aim point aggro. I ain't rich, y'all might look rich, but everything that y'all see is photoshopped. But the Gideon optic did work perfectly fine. It has the acro footprint, so this is gonna be kind of like your acro on a budget. But I did grab this red dot and I didn't have any issues with it. I love the way it looks on the gun, you know, the mailbox look. I would have to put a few more rounds through it to actually give you guys my final, you know, my final thoughts on the actual red dot. But all in all, no hiccups, no issues. I definitely want to take this thing back out to 100 yards because I only hit 5 out of 10. And I think I can do a little bit better, but I'm not gonna blame that on the optic at all. I think it was more so the trigger. So you have an option of getting, you know, the stripped frame. You can do some aftermarket Glock internals, or you can do OEM Glock internals, and that's what this is. I'm gonna look into it and try to see if I can put like a Glock performance trigger in here, because I think with that, I have that crisp break and I will be all right. Let me show you guys the break. It's not bad at all. Can y'all see that? All right, so boom, that's a take up, and then it mush, and then it breaks. Reset. Mush. Then it breaks. And it's not a lot. I would probably say 2 to 3 millimeters of like, kind of like that creep, and then it breaks. But it's not nothing crazy. This is actually a decent Glock trigger, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Now, when it comes to recoil impulse, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to put this side by side with other guns. So if you guys wanna see me put this side by side against the Radian or any of my other ported, or I think I got the Dust 19, the one I just uploaded a video about. I can put this side by side with the Dust 19 that has the front port and just kind of see how they shoot side by side. I'm gonna be completely honest with you though. I think this one comes very close to the Radian. No cap, not gassing. I think this thing actually comes very close to the Radian. And the thing I like about that is that this thing is a Glock 19 length. It doesn't add anything extra to the front. So from all my guys that got Glock 19, X, Y, and Z, this thing is not gonna add extra, you know, weight or whatever to the front of your gun. Now, my favorite part about this is all reasonably priced, all right? Now, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like buying a stock Glock at all, but it's definitely not buying a Shadow Systems, all right? So with that being said, you can definitely, you know, get one, get the other, and then make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, if you know what I mean. 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this thing a 9. That's gonna be my honest opinion when it comes to this. Now, I'm talking about striker fires that land into, you know, this range. So I'm gonna give this thing a 9 because I know you guys are gonna be hating in the comment section. What do you mean, bro? Bro, you gotta just go shoot it. You gotta shoot it. Like, look at this, bro. Look at the ports in the front of the slide, man. For a 3.5-inch barrel, this thing really surprised me. The compensation on how flat this thing shoots, it surprised me because I didn't expect that. Because after having the X macro, it's like, I know it works, but it's like, it kind of worked, you know? But maybe because of how big these like chambers are in the slide are, like maybe that played a major factor in it. But I knew they were gonna work, but I didn't know they were gonna work as good as they did. So this thing really caught me off guard. It really surprised me, and I feel like this is like one of those things that you can like actually do, because in all honesty, let's just say that we went stock Glock, right? So we go stock Glock. Let's just say it's MOS, right? Stock Glock MOS. Let's just say it's 650, right? 650. It's for the YouTube algorithm. Don't worry about it, guys. Let's just say you want to get ports in it, right? That's going to cost you anywhere from, let's just say on the low end, 150 to 250. Now we're talking about raised iron sights. Raised iron sights are normally, I mean, I typically go Trijicon, but Trijicon, I mean, you can find something probably like maybe 119, let me just say 150 for the algorithm, but let's just say 150. You already close to 950 at that point. So you know what I'm saying? So just do your research, man, and let me know what you guys think about this gun, man. Let me know what you guys think about the recoil impulse. So lastly, I will say that this will be in the new EDC rotation. I gotta shoot it a little bit more just to kind of, you know, see make sure everything's working fine. But also I gotta run, you know, self-defense ammo through it, probably like about 200 to 250 rounds to see what it likes, what it don't like. In next week's video, you will see my new EDC, but I'm definitely considering carrying this one probably a little bit more for obvious reasons, because Glocks just run. But shout out to Angle Spades, shout out to Grit Grips, man. I reached out to these guys, met Grit Grips out at SHOT Show, and you know, that's how all of this was able to happen. So I appreciate you guys for trusting me with your product. I love it, and I look forward to working with you guys in the future. For all the guys that's watching this video, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, like the video, and make sure that you're going out there and training, all right? So until next time, let's get it.